Resistance fighters say they are still battling a Taliban assault on the Panjshir Valley, the last independent Afghan province. Taliban sources had earlier claimed they had seized the valley, but opposition forces in Panjshir say they have not given up. Thousands of regional militia fighters and former Afghan army troops have gathered in the mountainous region. Former Vice President Amrullah Saleh, who's been leading the resistance fighters, denied Taliban claims he'd left the country. Well, meanwhile, in the capital, Kabul, several people were reportedly killed and many injured by celebratory gunfire on Friday night. Let's hear now from some eyewitnesses.
Last night, my sister Marmy was hit by shots fired into the air. A bullet hit her in the side of her body and she was injured. Later, we took her to a private hospital. They told me that there was no treatment there. The medical staff then took my sister to an emergency hospital. We still don't know how she is.
The people were very scared. Children were injured and a number of people were killed. Our request to the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan is that the people should be made aware whenever there is a shooting. Everyone was firing from their houses and it was not clear who these people were.
Journalist Franz Marty now joins us for more from Kabul. Hello to you, Franz. So resistance fighters in the Panjshir Valley say that they are fighting on despite Taliban claims of victory. What are you hearing about the situation there?
The situation is hard to verify because telephone antennas in the Panjshir are not working, so one cannot call there. Furthermore, both sides engage in heavy propaganda, which is obviously biased. So the Taliban have never officially claimed to have taken Panjshir, and sources close to the Taliban who have done so also retracted this today. They claimed that they have most of Panjshir, but acknowledged not all of it. So that fighting is going on is certainly true. Which side has the upper hand is almost impossible to say.
Well, Franz, a top U.S. general has warned of civil war if the Taliban fail to consolidate their power. Do you see this as a real possibility?
Well, first of all, there has been practically a civil war going on, not only during the past 20, but during the past 40 years in Afghanistan. So this wouldn't be as such new. That said, at the moment, except for Panjshir, which is like a small resistance pocket, there is no sign that there could be major resistance and a multi-factional civil war erupting in Afghanistan. Of course, a lot will depend on what the Taliban do. For example, if they don't get the economy under control and people begin to become desperate, it is possible that it comes to armed uprising. But given that the Taliban are quite much in control, it is hard to see how this would immediately lead to a multi-factional civil war.
Well, we're also hearing that the Taliban want to establish diplomatic relations with Germany and also receive financial aid from Berlin. Can you tell us more?
Official statements in this regard don't exist, or at least not that I know. There are talks and vague statements from both sides what the talks are about. In general, it is no secret that the Taliban crave international resistance, and they also made always clear that they want international aid to continue to flow, not only from Germany, but from any country. So that this is happening is clear, that these are Taliban demands. To what extent Germany engages in this is really hard to tell.
Franz Marty in Kabul, we appreciate your reporting. Thank you.